Hey, coaches. All right, I am going to make this as quick as possible because I got like a few minutes. I need to make my Shakeology and I need to get out the door because I have school. So I was just posting in our Diamond training group or Diamond Mind training group, and those are going to be run every single month. Um, Always trying to incorporate and revise what I'm doing and everything, but hopefully getting a system, what I'm trying to do. I've been getting better at getting organized. But what I'm trying to do is create this system where it says, oh wait, not that one, sorry. So this is week 2. I obviously have not really wrote on it yet. But okay, so like week 1, I have exactly kind of what I posted. And I didn't write down everything, but I'm working on writing this down on this schedule and providing it to you guys. I mean, I am more than happy to run the trainings. If you have coaches in there that want to learn, that want to grow, and you feel that this will benefit them, then you give them that option and they can come in this training. But what is your goal is to, what do I got on my shirt? Squirrel moment. Okay, sorry. What? Hold on 1 second. Said quick, right? Okay. Your job is to follow up with them, to keep them focused on tasks, to tag their name in every single post that goes out. Like, hey, did you get this done? Hey, did you get this done? Hey, look at this. That's what you do as their coach if you're not ready to start doing your own trainings, and that is okay. Now, I'm completely off track of what I wanted to say, but what I really wanted to get into was I put out a post about like asking questions, and a lot of us will jump straight into trying to get to that message, and that's where that form comes, but really asking questions. And it was like a light bulb moment. So we ask these questions over and over and over because what we do is by asking questions and listening, you are listening for adversities, obstacles, battles, struggles, problems, things that you can hear that you're like, okay, if I provide them with this, it is giving them a path. So pretty much you're asking as many questions. Great leaders are going to ask questions, as many questions. You're going to ask great questions that you'll be able to, the questions that you ask are important because they lead you into hearing those things, knowing what it is that people are going through or struggling with. Because if you're struggling, do people really want to struggle? No, they need help. They need help. So when you hear that struggle or you hear that problem or you hear that issue, it's that, okay, now that you've asked great questions to get and hear and listen how a challenge group or how, anything, if it's free advice that you're giving them too, like it's how can you help them and add value to them? Because what you're doing ultimately, and it's not all of a sudden like if you hear them and they're like, I'd really want to lose 50 pounds before this wedding that's coming up. It's not you being like, great, like I'd love to help you get situated and then I can, I'm a Beachbody coach and I do this and that. And this is where that whole vomit comes in. And what it would be or what you should do is suggest to them. You're suggesting to them, you're giving them a path, like you're giving them that key. There's plenty of different doors that we could take in a problem, right? For instance, we want to lose weight. Someone wants to lose weight. What can they do? They can get a gym. They can go to, they can go to the gym. They can get a program, a workout program. They can do whatever. Like there's so many different things. There's doors all over the flipping place that they can take. And all you're doing for them is suggesting, you're giving them a key to a doorway that they can take. You're opening a path for something that will take them away from where they're at right now. But in doing that, you're doing it and you're opening up to them in a way that's adding value to what we have to offer. A gym doesn't have a place that's going to offer that support that we offer, like that long-term built relationship where I have been in contact with people for over years. Years. How many people do that at the gym? Really? Honestly? Tell me. Tell me. That's right. So what you do is when you hear that opportunity, when you hear that, when you start to hear those things in their lives that you're like, you know what? Getting them in a challenge group could really change their life because it can bring positivity to their life. It can add value to their life. It can bring confidence to their life. It can help them lose weight. Having them join as a coach can bring income into their life. She wants to stay home. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom, but she's struggling. Or maybe she's a stay-at-home mom and her husband's off working, but she's not really doing anything for herself. Like, this is something that can just add that purpose and bring in more for, hearing those things and then being like, listen, hey, I've been meaning to ask you, I don't know if this is something for you or not, but you were talking about how you wanted to lose weight. I am getting ready to run a challenge group starting April 20th. And I'm looking for people who have a goal to achieve their health and fitness. And, you can say, I don't know if it's something for you, but if you know of anyone, or if you know of anyone that would be interested in that, let me know. There's so many different ways, there's no right or wrong way to open up. But if you're not going to open up and you're going to hold back, you pretty much have locked that flipping door shut. You're not going to let them in because you were too afraid to freaking open up and answer it. You didn't provide them with a key. How are they going to do it? They're going to beat the door down? They might, but guess what? There's going to be another person behind that door waiting for them. So, yes, I'm getting very blunt with you guys because we have something so valuable that we offer. And everyone worries so much about all these other stupid companies. I'm sorry, I said stupid companies. I just judged. But people worry about these other companies. Like, I can tell you right now, my hometown, Thrive, is going nuts. It's going all over the place. And that's okay. I really don't care. Why? Because Thrive doesn't have Ashton Meyer. That's right. It doesn't have Ashton Meyer and what Ashton Meyer can bring to people's lives. It doesn't have a shake that is so dense and filled with nutrients that fuels your body in the proper manner that we need to be fueled. It's composed with the right carb to protein ratio. Research the ingredients. Tell people to research them. They don't have that. People will understand that when I'm talking to them about this, this is why I'm passionate about it. And I'll straight up tell people, I get a commission for this, yes. Because somebody did ask me, I know that you receive a commission for this, but, in all honesty, is it worth it? I'm like, well, you need to ask yourself that. I'm like, I've been drinking this for 4 years in May. This is what it's done for me. Yes, I receive a commission of it, but I don't sit here and sell it because I want to make money. I'd have been out the door. I sell it because I fully 100% believe that everybody should be drinking Shakeology. Because we sit there, people are they're hungry, they're not satisfied, they're not filled. They go to fast food, they eat and they overload and they stuff themselves in all this wonderful junk. And they're still hungry and they're still shoving food in their face. Why? Because their body is pretty much starving inside of themselves and they're telling themselves, you're not feeding me the food that I need. Get my drift? Right. Okay. I did say short video, didn't I? All right, enough is enough. So I will talk. All right, sorry, I did get cut off by a call. But last but not least, I will continue to bring these videos to you guys to keep this going in your head, because it is a constant thing that we need to hear over and over and over. Even myself, like, that's why if you would understand how much personal development I do in a day, you'd be like, how do you find the time? But that's the thing that I understand, that the only way to improve and inspire and fulfill all the people that I'm trying to, like, the world, the only way that I can do that is by literally growing myself, by literally taking care of myself. That's why I made a transformation in my life. Am I going to transform my body anymore? I don't know. It's been such a battle over the last how many years to get past where I'm at. But it's not, I don't stop. And I let people know it's a struggle, because it is. But I show people every single day, I talk about my transformation. I don't stop. I didn't just, I had my 4 years of transformation and, I might not progress anymore. No, I share that with them because some people don't know. I also bring out bits and pieces of different information as well. And then last but not least, I know my biggest issue. And I've hardly talked about it to people. Like, people knew that I was, like, depressed. I went through or whatever. I wasn't diagnosed as depressed. But my biggest issue is that I never believed in myself. And I have a great essay that I'm writing that I'm going to be posting on my blog about this. My mind is my greatest disability. And the minute that I start to fall off track, it's because my mind tells myself, Ashton, what are you doing? You're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. Or what did you just do that for? You play yourself off as this great leader, or you play yourself off like you're organized, or you play yourself off like this, and you just completely, like, did an essay in the last hour because you didn't get it done. Like, I go through those struggles, and it's like, why did you do that? And it's my mind. And then I retrain myself, like, dude, I'm human. It's okay. I'm human. I'm going through stuff, and I need to let people know about it. And the minute that I doubt myself, I plug into personal development, and it helps me. And I post it out. Like, if you guys see posts and it's like, believe in yourself, stuff like that, that's because it's a reminder to myself every single day that I do need to believe in myself, that I have something to offer people, that I have something to give to the world, that I am Ashton Meyer, and there's no other person out there that's like me, and the same goes for you. There's no one else out there that's like you, and there's no reason that you can't achieve what it is that you want in your life, what it is that you see in your life. But the minute that you put that doubt and that fear in your place, you're done. You're done. You get stopped in your tracks. So quit it. Quit doubting yourself. Or the minute that you do doubt yourself, instead of holding it in and not talking to anyone about it and not doing anything about it, open up right away. Post in your team page. Talk to your upline. Talk to your success partner. Someone open it up. Put it on your Facebook, just in a positive manner. And what's going to happen? Someone is going to reinsure you that you are worth it. Someone is going to reinsure you that what you're doing in your life is powerful, that you have a goal, you have a dream. Don't forget it. And then it brings you right back to it instead of falling all the way down that flipping hill and restarting. Okay, really do got to go. Love you guys. Let's go. New quarter.